Hello, this is Carlton Osborne, CEO of AnimalBiome. This is a short video overview of AnimalBiome's gut health report, which is provided to every pet parent that purchases a DoggyBiome or KittyBiome gut health test and submits a sample to be analyzed. The information in this report can help you make better decisions about your pet's diet, supplements, and overall health regimen. Over the summer, Lilac, a cat belonging to AnimalBiome's director of research, was experiencing some GI distress in the form of vomiting and diarrhea. So she took a poop sample and sent it in to AnimalBiome to be analyzed, and these are her results. Every pet parent who submits a sample receives a report like this, which can be accessed through our pet portal. Lilac is a 16-year-old domestic short-hair cat that had all of her teeth removed because of stomatitis. And over the years, she's had intermittent GI issues, including excessive hairballs and vomiting. I tell you this because it's important to have the whole health history of the pet when interpreting the results of our microbiome test. When reviewing a report, I always start with the summary. At the top, we have this speed dial that gives an overall assessment of Lilac's microbiome and how it compares to our healthy reference set. As suspected, Lilac has a mild to moderate microbiome imbalance. One very important thing to do when you get to this page is to describe the severity of your pet's symptoms by using this handy slider. I think Lilac's symptoms are moderate, so I will move the slider here. If I had thought Lilac's symptoms were mild, I'd move this slider here. Notice that the recommendations change based on the symptoms. Here the report is making dietary recommendations, such as increasing fiber or increasing protein, and it's highlighting that Lilac has high levels of Escherichia, which is also known as E. coli. Sometimes the product recommendations we offer are our own products, and sometimes we'll recommend third products or simple dietary changes. The next thing we'll look at is microbiome diversity. With diversity, we measure how many different types of bacteria Lilac has in her gut and how evenly they're distributed. Think of it like a bowl of M&Ms. Are all of the M&M colors represented? Red, green, orange, blue, yellow, and dark brown? And are they evenly represented, or are some colors more represented than others? In this case, Lilac's diversity measures are on the low side. And it looks like she may be missing some important groups of bacteria. Let's go to the dietary insights. One of the really cool things about the microbiome is that the bacteria found there relate directly to the macronutrients of the food you are feeding. Fusobacteria are bacteria that help Lilac digest protein. Firmicutes help Lilac digest carbohydrates. Bacteroidetes help Lilac digest fiber. And proteobacteria and actinobacteria help Lilac digest fat. Well, when you look at Lilac's microbiome, we see it's pretty out of balance and it's dominated by firmicutes. And it doesn't look like she has a measurable amount of Bacteroidetes or Fusobacterium. Lilac is on a high protein raw diet, so why doesn't she have more Fusobacterium? It could be that she has Fusobacteria, but she has many more unhealthy bacteria. So let's look at those and what we can do about it. For that, we go to the overall comparison. When we look at this overall comparison, we see that Lilac's microbiome compared to the average healthy cat here on the left. The reality is very few cats actually look like this on the left, but it's very clear that Lilac has a number of bacteria, particularly Streptococcus, that aren't found in healthy cats. And they're really dominating the microbiome. In addition, you can see that she has almost 2.5% Escherichia shigella, a group of bacteria that contains E. coli. High E. coli levels are highly correlated with diarrhea. This could be the bad actor that's screwing up Lilac's microbiome and making her sick. When we look back at Lilac's microbiome report from about 7 or 8 months earlier, we see that Lilac's microbiome is still a bit out of balance, but she doesn't have any Escherichia shigella and no Streptococcus. So clearly, in this 7 or 8 months, Lilac has gotten pretty sick. The next section is called the core bacteria breakdown. In this section, we go through each different bacterial group and where your cat fits into the healthy range. Notice here, lilac is in the red zone for Escherichia shigella. And we recommend a bacteriophage cocktail called Prefor Pro to address this high level of E. coli. The last section of the report is the appendix. In this section, it's a convenient tabular view of all the bacteria we found in your pet's gut compared to the last sample that you submitted. Here you can see that lilac has a lot of yellow and red flags and is missing some key bacteria. A healthy cat should have almost all green flags here. Okay, that was a quick overview of the AnimalBiome Gut Health Report. And as you can see, Lilac's microbiome is pretty out of balance. So we're going to put her on the Gut Restore supplement and then test again. I hope you find your pet's report as useful as I found Lilac's. Thank you.